this tutorial is going to talk through about how to set up the locations. So to begin with, let's click on the, we're in our test video event 2013, we're going to click on our locations tab. And here you can see the areas and additional venues. Now the additional venues is the location where we can place things such as the event venue itself, the neighbouring hotels, perhaps where the locations of any evening events are taking place, restaurants that want to be highlighted. These are all items that will appear in a Google Maps section inside the app. So to add an existing venue to this event, all we do is click the button and you can see that it'll show you all the venues that are available as you as an event organizer currently have listed. We already have the E3 Expo Arena that was added in from earlier, which was set up by Azart. So we can click that to add this one in. If, for instance, we want to add an additional venue, what we need to do is we need to exit out of the test video event. So we need to exit out of the specific event and go back to the organizers page by clicking here. So this is showing us Video Tutorial Organizer, and again we can see the all the events we have listed, and under this tab we have a venues page, and we can now add our new venue. So click Add New Venue, and let's create a bar, for instance. Oh no, let's do a hotel in London. Now realistically you probably want to give this a better name, so let's actually call this the Marriott. Click Next, and now we can specify what type of venue this is. So if it was our main venue, we'd want to call it an event venue, and then we have a whole host of other categories. So for instance, you could name it as a restaurant, or a hotel, or golf course, and we can add in extra fields if there are some missing here, but this should cover the basics. If we now select the hotel, press save, we can see we've added it in. Now that just allows you to be able to add a Marriott hotel in your venues, but we haven't actually associated any of the data with it yet. So let's click on the Marriott name, and you can actually go into the content of what the Marriott hotel is. So for instance, we could put in the telephone number, which is perhaps +44. Always do international numbers with plus and no zero at the beginning. This allows it to be called on the mobile phone easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Okay, and the address, you probably copy and paste that from their web page. Their website name, this is what you want to have displayed in the app, so this could be just www.marriott.com, and the URL to actually visit when they click on it. So this might be something like marriott.com/London if it was a specific hotel. Before you change page here, make sure you press the save button to update these fields, and you'll see that there was a waiting message appear very briefly. After we've done that, we can now click onto the other pages, and we can put in a description. Very nice hotel with good rates. And if this was a restaurant, for instance, we could also specify exactly what type of food that restaurant is. Given this is just a hotel, we're going to leave that blank. And you have an optional distance parameter if you want to type in manually. This is, 3 miles away from venue. And if we click through to additional details, here we can specify the latitude and longitude of the venue itself. Now to get this value, we need to go to Google Maps, and we type in the address of the hotel. So let's just find Marriott. Let's just do a Marriott here, and we can see it's highlighted on this section, which should be the Marriott Hotel. And to get the precise GPS coordinates, what you do is you right click on this and say what's here, and what that will do is it will give you the longitude latitude coordinates up at the top. So copy those, and we'll go back to the conference apps, onto our edit page, Now the longitude lines are the ones going from top to the bottom, so that should be the -90, and the latitude is going around the world. Sorry, going from, I always say that the wrong way around. Latitude is going from top to bottom, and longitude is essentially how far around the world it's gone. So it's the order that numbers appear in Google Maps as well. The pin logo name is an image name that you want to have showing on the Google Maps. So by default it will just be a red pin. You can actually upload a 64 pixel by 64 pixel image to specify what that pin will look like. But for the moment just leave it blank and speak to Azart if you want to have a specific pin shown on the map. So again, press save, and once we've done that, we should be able to go back to our events page. We should be able to go back to our video tutorial organizer, and now you'll see the Marriott venue is still there, and we're going to click on the events for this video tutorial organizer, and we'll be able to go back into that specific event, and now we should be able to add in our locations tab that new Marriott hotel. So there it is, press Marriott. And the reason for doing it in this rather long convoluted way is for subsequent events, all you have to do is basically say add an existing venue to this event, and you don't have to type in all that Marriott information once more. The next stage is uploading PDF maps, and to do that what we need to do is we need to create these things called event areas. So these are all your static maps that you've got for your floor plans, or perhaps for the venue location itself, where you've drawn the map rather than it being a GPS location. So to do that, click add a new event area to the map. In the event area we can call this exhibition hall, for instance, in Marriott. Press next, and it'll now create this item, and it will give you all the options that you can start putting in. So we have a number of fields here, and if you ask Azart, we'll be able to upload it for you. We're in the process of simplifying this, but essentially the first one is the PDF to upload, and the second one is a JPEG version of that PDF. So the PDF is used for the iOS devices, whereas the JPEG version is used for the BlackBerry devices. And Android will use a tiled version that is generated by Azart, so if you from the PDF. So at the moment let's just focus on the PDF. So we could call this exhibition map. This is just the text that'll appear in the button on the web page, so that you're able to click on that floor plan. This doesn't actually appear in the app itself. The document URL is where we're going to put our PDF itself. So to do that we have to click Browse and Upload, and we can then upload a new file. Now to do this, again I would recommend just asking Azart to do it for you, but we'll show you the steps needed here. So we're going to press Select Image, and it will bring up a browser. So here we have an example one from another event, and we'll upload their AAAE exhibition plan. And we can now, once it's uploaded, we can actually click it to select it and say Insert Image, and that will now fill in this field to where the PDF is. For the JPEG, it's a process of generating a JPEG from this PDF. So to do that, let's first of all get a name for it. So we're going to call this Exhibition Map JPEG. You can call this anything you like. It's just for our use inside the database, that's all. And we're going to click Browse and Upload, and you can see this PDF is still there. What you should be able to do is click on the PDF and say Convert to JPEG, and press Go. And behind the scenes it'll now actually be converting this PDF over to a JPEG for us, and it'll appear in this list after about a minute or two. And with that we should be able to then insert the image. Okay, and once we've done that we should now be able to select the image itself, and press insert image and press save. And with that in place, we now have Exhibition Hall in Marriott appear in our areas. We're now pretty much set to start populating the other fields, such as the meeting rooms and exhibitors, and we'll go on to showing how to do that next.